Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl MQ and I'm back again with another exciting video. I think by now you all should know I'm obsessed with Nordic countries. So today I'm reacting to a video that is very Swedish. The title is Very Swedish Video. The video talks about some Swedish traditions and myths. So you guys, let's check out this video.
I get a lot of requests to see and learn more about Sweden, so this is a very Swedish video. In it, I'll clear up some myths, take you to some very Swedish places, share some very Swedish things, and of course take you to fika. You might even be able to spot the Swedish royal family. And since I do get so many requests for more Swedish content that I speak Swedish, as well as requests for tips of what to do in Stockholm, I've created a dedicated Patreon page for that. I'll share more about it later in the video, so stick around if you're interested in learning more. So, first off, Switzerland and Sweden are not the same thing. We do have SW at the beginning, but we're totally different countries.
Of course, Sweden and Switzerland are not the same countries. You mean there are people who think these two countries are the same? Well, maybe because I'm so obsessed with the Nordic countries that I know them very well. Like, I know them to some extent. I know Sweden, though they are both European countries, Switzerland and Sweden, but I know for a fact that Sweden is located in Northern Europe, while Switzerland, if I'm not mistaken, is located in Central Europe, bordering countries like Germany, Italy, Austria, and France. And then Sweden, of course, like I said, is located in Northern Europe, bordering countries like Finland and Norway. So yeah, even when you wake me up from sleep, I'm going to tell you that I'm obsessed with this Nordic countries. So yeah,
Both in Europe, but quite far apart. And now I'll disappoint you even more. There are no polar bears walking the streets of Stockholm. We do usually get snow in winter, but polar bears aren't native to Sweden, so they are nowhere to be found.
I know the Sweden national animal is the moose. I've reacted to a lot of videos that made reference to that, the moose, if I'm not mistaken. Let's keep watching.
Brown bears can be seen further up north, but not really close to Stockholm. We do have moose or elk, älg, and they are our national animal. And as you can see here, right outside my apartment a few weeks ago, they do occasionally wander into the city, but on those occasions they do also make the news.
Okay.
So that's the fauna out of the way. As for flora, our national flower is the small bluebell, which was chosen through a very democratic vote in 2021. Before that, we didn't have an official one. So, what else is typical for Sweden? Is everyone blue-eyed and blonde? No. We may have more blue-eyed and blonde-haired people here than in other parts of the world, but everyone is definitely not blonde. And even those that look like they are, like me, are quite ashy and mousy if we don't go to a salon once in a while.
That sounds funny.
I was a very blonde child and still identify as blonde, which is why I get highlights, and that's pretty common over here. Compared to some other countries, we're considered gender equal. You will see lots of dads pushing prams together, as it's encouraged that they take as much time off as mothers after babies are born. And yes, we're very lucky to get long maternity/paternity leave with our job still in place when we return. I was off with paid leave for over a year after Villa was born, and that's pretty much the norm.
Wow, what a soft life. I love the fact that Sweden prioritizes gender equality and parental leave. It's really a nice thing, especially for the ladies. It's going to give them all the time they need postpartum. So yeah, it's a beautiful idea. I love it.
Also, compared to some other countries, we're very informal. We stopped doing the Mr. and Mrs. thing a long time ago, along with dropping titles.
Wow!
Hey Anders, hey Karin, with our bosses, teachers, and CEOs. One exception is
I think I love that. Informal culture is so refreshing. No titles or formalities needed. Wow, I love this. In Nigeria here, we are big on formalities, the titles and all of that stuff. We are so big on it. People love it when they are addressed by their titles here in Nigeria. So yeah, we practice a very formal culture here in Nigeria.
It's the royal family. They're still royal highnesses. And speaking of the royals, here's me reporting for my national day, June 6th. I would say in general, Swedes are not the most patriotic. To be honest, I've never celebrated our national day, and the only reason I was there as they left the royal palace for a televised event was to show it to you. You're welcome.
It looks so fun
National Day
and
is a day of
formal.
work, which is always a good thing, but for me that just means I get a long weekend. I'm not out waving our flag. As a matter of fact, our national day only recently became just that. Until the early 80s, it was called Svenska flaggans dag, Swedish Flag Day, and I can't remember celebrating that either.
One would think they should celebrate these national days in these developed countries because of how much they have achieved. Here in Nigeria, we celebrate our national day being 1st of October. We celebrate it. Even though we are not so developed, even though so many things are not yet working as we want them to, but then we still get celebrated. So one would think that the Nordic countries where they have a very good system, a system that works, I would think that they'll make the national days kind of a big deal. But I'm surprised to hear that they don't really celebrate it. What do you guys think? Let me hear your thoughts in the comments.
I would say our unofficial national day is Midsummer's Eve. It's always on a Friday at the end of June, and that's a day that's celebrated by almost everyone.
Oh, okay.
Alongside
Okay,
the
makes
midsummer
sense.
pole, the floral headpieces, food is an integral part of Midsommar. And funnily enough, we pretty much eat the same thing at all the big occasions of the year, smörgåsbord. Smörgåsbord is a buffet-style lunch or dinner where the basics are pretty much the same despite what time of year it is, but with some.
I think I've reacted to a video that talked about this smorgasbord. I can't pronounce it, but then I know it's an event where they have lots of food, different kinds of varieties of food. Yeah, I think I've heard about this. I've reacted to a video that talked about this.
And variations. The basics are usually new potatoes, sour cream, fresh dill, fresh chives, a Swedish.
ABBA. What's this? ABBA. Is it the name of the brand or is it related to the popular Swedish pop band ABBA? I've reacted to quite a number of their music videos and I must tell you they are iconic. The ABBA group, they are iconic. I love their songs. So is this related to them or this is just a coincidence? This is just another brand entirely? You guys let me know in the comments.
Cheese called Västerbottenost, cured and smoked salmon, different sill, pickled herrings, köttbullar, meatballs, knäckebröd, crisp bread, etc. The seasonal varieties are more egg dishes at Easter, ham at Christmas, and more fish at midsummers. All families have their own take with their must-haves. My son Ville and I usually skip meat altogether and feast on pickled herrings, cured and smoked salmon, etc. Alongside the food you usually have beer and nubbe. Nubbe, or snaps, is a small ice-cold shot of aquavit taken during the meal. The host will say skål, and after eye contact with everyone, you sip. Often there's singing involved too. I will spare you that. The landscape here in Sweden is abundant with forests and lakes.
A land of 1,000 lakes. Beautiful scenery. Oh, this is so cute.
The buildings that you would probably see as typically Swedish are the röda stugor med vita knutar, red cottages with white corners.
The houses are so beautiful.
Färg, red paint from Falun. Falun is a town in Dalarna, and this is where the red paint originates from. It's been in use since the 1500s, but got more common towards the 18th century, and the red derives from iron oxide. This scenery and landscape is so quintessentially Swedish.
Honestly, it's so beautiful. And iconic. It's so iconic. This is so beautiful. I'm obsessed with Nordic countries, and this video is giving me all the feels. I love it.
Along with the red cottages with white corners, another symbol for Sweden is the Dala horse. The horse is a regional thing for Dalarna, but you will find it wherever you buy Swedish souvenirs in Stockholm and other parts of Sweden too.
Does the horse symbolize something or what? Why is it a thing? Why is it common? Why do you find them wherever you can get souvenirs from? You guys, let me know in the comments. Beautiful paintings. They look so beautiful. Wow, neatly carved.
Let's chat about fika. It feels like the whole world fikas these days.
Yes, and I've reacted to a video that talked about fika. I know fika is all about having coffee with some pastries, yeah? And it's usually cozy, right? At least fika is not new to me. I reacted to a video that talked about fika.
But it has Swedish origin, and we all grew up doing it and still do. Fika is most often coffee and some pastry like a kanelbulle, a cinnamon roll, or a kaka, a small cookie. It takes place at home and at work, and on weekends you take a break for fika at a cafe when you're out and about. Sometimes you say you're going to fika but end up having a small savory something instead of sweet. Other Swedishnesses are ABBA, and that Sweden is considered the pop music capital of the world.
Yeah, ABBA.
We're also known for the Nobel Prize, which is handed over by the king to the chosen laureates every year on December 10th at a ceremony here in Stockholm.
Wow.
Here's my Nobel Prize. In chocolate. We're also the home of IKEA, or as we pronounce it, IKEA, along with Spotify, Volvo, and the 𝐋𝐈𝐊𝐄, our local cheese slicer.
IKEA is a Swedish staple. I mean, who hasn't assembled a few pieces of furniture from there? It's a very popular brand in Nigeria, and I believe all over the world. So yeah, and Spotify. Who doesn't listen to music on Spotify? Oh, we've been enjoying a lot of benefits from Sweden. Yeah.
So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I decided to start a Patreon page to offer Discord, share more Swedish, as well as a Stockholm guide. If you're not familiar with Patreon, it's a membership platform where members who follow creators pay a small monthly fee for exclusive content. I've followed a few creators there and really enjoyed the extra content they've shared with their patrons. Content creators on Patreon have a few tiers, so you can decide how much you want to contribute monthly, and there are levels of the content you get from them for that fee. My Patreon page has 3 tiers ranging from $2 to $6. In the mini tier you get access to my Discord community, where you can discuss the topics of my videos further with other patrons, as well as share photos. If you tag me there, I'll answer. In the lagom tier, I share a Swedish word or phrase every day of the year. Hej! Midsommarafton!
This reminds me, I've actually watched a couple of videos where I learned very common phrases in Swedish. Yeah, like we all know hey is hello, good morning. I think good morning is good morgon, something like that. Then vientemike. Vientemike, is it? Like, I can't remember what that means, but vientemike. I think I'll take some classes in Swedish and see how that goes.
Smörgåsbord. I'll read it out, give you the English translation, and sometimes some fun facts.
This sounds interesting.
The bonus tier is
I'll
a
look
Stockholm
that up.
guide where I add a favorite place of mine in Stockholm once a week, and all the tips are pinned and can easily be accessed on a map of the city. There's a link
Sounds
in the description box
interesting.
to my Patreon if this is something you'd enjoy and at the same time support my channel. If you enjoyed learning more about Sweden in this video, please give it a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. If you're looking for sources for things, you might get lucky in the description box. There's a link that takes you to my website where I'm collecting all the links for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hej då!
Hello. This video was actually very interesting. Like, I love all the Nordic feels it gave me. I loved learning new things about Sweden, and it was so exciting to see things that I already knew. I felt so proud of myself, to be honest. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video because I did. It was an amazing video. It was an interesting video. If you did, go ahead, like the video, share with your friends, and if you want to watch the video uninterrupted, the link to the original video is in my description. Do check it out and give her all your support because the video was entertaining. And you guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, that's one way to support me. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get updates when I post new videos. Thank you guys for the support always. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.